We're at the end of chapter 1, the book of James. James has started giving his advices to the widely spread community of Christians in the first church. The lesson we're looking into today, James is talking not only about hearing the word, listening to the truth, but also doing what we heard is good. So it's about doing that we're talking today.
We ended the last lesson with an appeal for listening, but James now is adding a warning that we may be deceiving ourselves if this is all that we are doing.
Yeah. So are we men and women of words, or are we men and women of action? As much as a mirror has the ability to show the reflection of my own image when I stand in front of it, the moment I step aside, I don't see myself anymore.
What's the purpose if we go to God, we see how damaged we are, we feel His amazing love, and then we go and forget all about it? It sounds weird, but if you're honest, this is what happens most of the time.
Yeah. And honest self-evaluation is very important in the walk of a Christian life. There is no doing before knowing how you look like, where you stand. It's a starting point of your action. Knowing where I stand could be the motivation of me becoming better, me becoming perfect.
But it's not just about doing. See, verse 25. Whoever looks intently into the perfect law that gives freedom and continues in it, not forgetting what they have heard, but doing it, they'll be blessed in what they do. So it's a process, a journey. You do stuff, you look, you continue, you don't forget. It's an adventure, and you can't feel the blessing, James is saying, unless you engage in it.
And there is another part there in the verse, the law that gives freedom.
Yeah.
How is it possible for a law to give freedom? Usually, a law is stipulated to restrict, to limit the scope of our actions. It's looked like it's limiting, as restricting. But here James discovers that if we look intently into the law that gives freedom, we will be blessed in whatever we do in our life. How is it possible? When we obey it from the heart, then the law can become law of freedom.
Very special liberty.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't happen, James is saying that our religion may be worthless. What's that?
James says that our religiosity, our spirituality could be worthless, useless. What it means is people have not committed, people have not sincerely devoted their hearts to live like Christ, pretending to be spiritual, pretending to be holy. There's only works, but there is no life in their worship.
It's a second time in just few verses that James is warning us that we may be deceiving ourselves. So I think it's a good idea to do a self-check of our religiosity.
Yeah. So what is a good religion?
Well, according to verse 27, there are two parts. The first one he is saying is to look after orphans and widows.
Yeah.
And this is a big one for me. Am I available to help, to be sensible to people's needs? Not just, okay, I'm going to pray for you, but am I really there to help?
And the second part of the verse says, and to keep oneself from being polluted from the world. Don't run out. Don't detach yourself from the surroundings. It's not what James says here. He says don't be polluted by it. And he admits the environment that we live in is unsterilized. It affects us in a bad way. But he says don't run out of it. Face it.
You should be there to help.
You should be there to help. And this is what true religion is.
Where is my influence coming from? Is it by what is popular around me? Or is this internal transformation with higher values really happening in me?
James had realized that the Word of God has power when planted in us. What do we do with it was his focus in this lesson.